Hello, it's Darren from Grills Plants. It's the 2nd of August today and Cornwall in the UK. So this is for the YouTube channel. Might put it on our Facebook page as well. So this is perennials. I'm going to show you perennials which have been sown a long time ago, which will be then produced really as a plant for next year. So this is a geranium pyraeacum, and this one is called Summer Sky. So we sown it. Let's have a look on the label a sec. 10th of May, so that wasn't very well organised, was it? 10th of May these were sown, and today's the 2nd of August. So obviously sowed them outside in a seed tray, because by the time we got to May it was quite warm. Kept the compost nice and moist, partly shaded position, and then repotted these probably about 6 weeks ago. So they're a nice established plant now, but we're not going to sell them this year. We will actually bring them on again to in March next year. We'll repot these into its 1.5 litre, 2 litre pot. So these are a summer flowering perennial geraniums, and they sort of, they're quite a vigorous grower. They'll clump form quite well. They're quite nice for edge of a border, front of a border, ground cover. They're excellent for that. And these, they're actually very good for flowering for long periods of time. So expect them to flower from May till October. They will have periods during the summer when there'll be less flowers, but they will keep flowering for that length of time. So that's that one. This is the same plant, pyraeacum geranium, good ground cover, but this is alba. So basically it's white, a white flower. So this is what we call summer snow. Again, this is the long flower. This will flower all summer long. So, we do sow our perennials a year before. We want them nice established as a plant. A lot of perennials you'll find that won't flower in the first year. There's many exceptions to that, but so this is another one. So this is a Penstemon, and we don't even know what the seed is called because about 20 miles away from our little home nursery, I came across this plant in someone's garden and got chatting to the old fella where he lived 20 miles from us, and I said to him, that's beautiful, let's go with the seed now. He says, well, would you like a couple seed pods? I went, oh yes please, thank you very much. I said, do you know what it's called? He went, no, sorry, I don't know, I have any idea. I know it's a Penstemon, and I can tell you that it was quite a tall Penstemon. It was like 4 or 5 foot tall, and I can tell you that it was lots of bell-like cerise pink flowers. So, not named this one yet because we don't know what it's called. So this is a perennial Rudbeckia. So this is obviously, as I said earlier, some perennials will actually flower in the first year. You'll see this one here has got a flower bud on it. It's got a few eating leaves. I'm not worried about that too much. We're not selling these this year. So again, we're trying to establish this as a plant, and then they'll be sold next year. So this is a Rudbeckia. It's called Rudbeckia goldeneye. So it's a sort of yellow daisy-like flower with almost like a browny golden colour centre. That's why it's called goldeneye. This one we have in front of us now, this is a Helenium, so a late summer flower like the Rudbeckia I've just showed you. As you see, nice strong healthy plant, side shoots coming out, so this is going to be a really good plant, ready to go out next year. These will grow about maybe 4 foot tall. Heleniums, daisy-like flowers, bulbous-like heads in the middle. Very good for bees, very good for butterflies. You'd expect these colours to come out as sort of golden yellows or even sort of deep reds. And the variety is autumnal. So this one is a Euphorbia. So with Euphorbias, you've got to be careful when you cut them. So cover your arms and wear some gloves. If you're doing some pruning or cutting on these, simply because it can be an irritant to your skin. But this Euphorbia is quite a rare one. It will grow 2 to 3 foot tall, and believe it or not, this will flower from early spring until winter, and it'll be lots of little clusters of your little yellow flowers, very long flowering period. So just showing the root structure. This is a Salvia which we're growing for next year. See, the root structure's there, so these are going to survive the winter in the greenhouse. and then come out in the summer, in spring, sorry, and they'll be potted up, and they'll be a real strong plant. So it's got like a ground covering leaf. It'll be a lot bigger than this, and you'll get these lots of long spikes coming out sideways and up with lots of tiny little flowers. You know, if you look at when this was sown, so it was sowed on the 21st of March, you know, and this won't be sold until May next year. And can you pronounce the name of that? That's the variety. Here's the final one I'll show you. This is an Echinacea purpurea. So echinaceas, you need to cold stratify the seeds in some sort of fridge. What we tend to do is have like a zip seal bag, put about 4 sheets of kitchen roll in there, spray it so it's completely soaked, place the seeds on the paper towel drenched, put it in the zip bag, leave the zip bag open by about a quarter, put it in a cold fridge for 30 days. This mimics a winter, and then after 30 days take the seeds out and then use a pair of tweezers and then just sow them. Only lightly cover these with compost and then just put them in a part shaded area. This would have been about May that we actually sow them after the cold stratification. And if you don't, what we find is if you don't cold stratify certain seeds, these fall into this category, then you'll get a very poor germination rate. So yeah, Echinacea, beautiful pink like daisy flower, flowers normally July, August, maybe September. And again, this one's for next year.